Hey everybody, I just want to say, I don't know why people sit there and they allow these godless actors and sports figures to tell them how to live their life. When we as the believers should be telling them how to live life. I just want to say, just because somebody has money and wealth and fame and fortune does not make them noble, does not make them holy. It does not make them righteous. And we have to stop putting these people on a pedestal as if they are God, because they are not. Because guess what? At the end of the day, they have to answer to the same God that you and I have to answer to. For example, Lebron James. He's sitting up there talking about black people have to run from the police. Every time they walk down the street, they're afraid of the police. This one's afraid of the police. That one's afraid of the police. Really? Does he even live in a typical neighborhood? He doesn't. He is being used to promote an agenda. Okay? These celebrities are not like you and I. They're not like you and me. They're paid spokespeople for an agenda. If this country was so racist, how in the heck could someone like a LeBron James or whoever else become a multimillionaire? How does that happen? How does that happen in such a racist place? How does that happen? How? And see, they think people are fooled and bamboozled, but you ain't gonna fool me. Stop looking to these people for advice. These ungodly celebrities. They are ungodly and they cannot give you advice. They just feel that they're God because they have money. But guess what? Their God is money. And the Bible says you cannot serve God and mammon, because one will love one and hate the other. And half of these people, I was reading something that said the majority of these celebrities, they don't even vote, y'all. So they telling you who to vote for. They don't even vote themselves. Because at the end of the day, they're pushing an agenda. They're pushing an agenda. They don't live like us. They may have come from poverty and all that kind of thing, or whatever you want to call it. But right now, someone that makes hundreds of millions of dollars, they're not like us, y'all. So stop looking to them as if they know so much. Stop looking to them like they're God, because they're not. God has given them breath, and He's merciful. But you know what? There's coming a time where God he's about fed up with these people. Okay? He's about fed up with them. So don't be just looking at these people as if they're all of that and that their opinion counts and all of that. Because guess what? At the end of the day, they don't care for common people. They do not. They will sit up here and tell you they do, but they do not. But guess what? When they make all their money and they get rich and famous, do they go and live in the hood? Where do they go and live? Even those Obamas, look at them. You think they care about you? Huh? You think they care about you? Well, they live in an $11 million estate on Martha's Vineyard? Really? You think they care about you? You think they care about you? Give it some thought. You think they really care about you? And that Michelle Obama is so oppressed and so racially profiled. Are you kidding me? A 6 foot tall somebody told me she went somewhere and they just overlooked her. Really? You can't miss her. She's as tall as they come. Come on. Y'all sit there and believe that mess? Again, an agenda that they're pushing. They try to make you feel like they're just like you and me, but they're not. No, they're not. They're not like us at all. They're high-paid people who are black, again, with black skin, but that's the extent of it, y'all. They're a part of the, quote, elites. But guess what? They're not elite. You know who's elite? The common people. Because the common people are just going to work every day, doing their job, doing what they got to do. The common man and woman don't have an agenda like they got. They're like puppets. They're being pushed. And meanwhile, some people that are weak-minded are following them. But them people don't care about you. Most of them hate America. They don't like this country. And the only reason why they're here is because they're benefiting financially. That's it. Otherwise, Ask yourself, what have they done for you and your people lately? Why they don't go move in your neighborhood and fix it up and clean it up? Why don't they go in them neighborhoods that's being torn up right now? Why don't they go into Chicago and make a difference in that neighborhood, in them towns? Why? Why you think they turn a blind eye to black on black crime? You think they care about you? Yeah. It's words only, y'all. It's words only. It's not deed. You shall know them by their fruit. Look at their fruit. That's how you know who's the real deal and who's not. So, they ain't who they say they are. But God is pulling the cover off of them. He's pulling off the cover because he's fed up. And we're going to really see who's into what. And y'all going to be shocked. When these people get exposed for really who they are, you're going to be shocked. Everybody, it's time to pray. Later.